Hello to all beginning data analysis professionals and welcome. My name is Nick Thornton and I am here speaking on behalf of Group 4, which consists of myself, Leah Eversole, Daryl Bailey, Jiachen Zhu, and Bambi Gray. Thank you for joining us today, and today we will be presenting to you our investigations into the pre-processing technique with a demonstration of one of our pre-processing tools that we found. Before we jump into our presentation, we'd like to take a second just to answer a few questions you may have. Let's start with a pretty simple one. What is pre-processing? Pre-processing is the transformation of raw data into understandable format. Many times original raw data comes to us as beginner data analysis with problems and formatting inconsistencies. It is part of our job as data analysis to fix these inconsistencies. That's where pre-processing comes in. Next, we need to denoise our data. What does this mean to us? Well, it means that we need to get rid of any unnecessary data so we can get to the impactful data of value to our analysis needs. We need to make the decision to get rid of errors. For example, a body weight of 1,367 pounds. And sometimes we need to get rid of outliers in our data if they are severally affecting the results of our data analysis. We need to normalize our data by making sure all values are recorded in the same fashion, and we need to extract from our data what attributes are of interest for our particular analysis. Our next question that comes up is, what data problems can be fixed by applying pre-processing? Well, we found through our research that pre-processing can deal with the separation of aggregate data. It can also deal with getting rid of data errors and unnecessary outliers. Essentially, it refines data inconsistencies in naming and coding. And it also addresses the issue of missing data that may come up along the way. Our next question is, what pre-processing tools are available to us? Well, other than the obvious software such as Microsoft Excel, Access, and Tableau that we already have been using in this course, a quick search on the web of some free pre-processing tools will result in these options listed below. It's good to know that there are some open sources and open options for us to use as pre-processing tools. The data we decided to use for our demonstration for you today is the Melbourne Housing Market dataset, which can be downloaded at the link below. The problems we identify with the dataset is that it isn't presented in a very understandable format. It has missing data values for the price attributes of some houses, and we need to extract the specific data attributes we need to answer a real-world question. And here are our references for this showcase. But before we leave you here today, I'm going to go ahead and turn it over to Leah Eversole to give us a brief demonstration of the pre-processing tools we decided to use on this data.
Hey there, everyone. Hi, it's Leah Eversole, and thanks to my teammates for passing the proverbial baton. Yes, the pre-processing tool we have chosen to share with you today is SPSS Statistics. As a Miami student, you have access to this software for free. You just have to make sure you are running the Miami VPN through Cisco AnyConnect while you are using the software. This software allows for high-level statistical analysis to be done on its platform, and it allows for some pre-processing techniques to be applied before you conduct your analysis. There were 3 main steps we took to solve the identified problems with this data. First, we transformed the formatting of the data. As you can see, it's quite messy in Excel. Then we uploaded the document to the SPSS software. Then we dealt with the missing data values and the price attribute, as you can see here, by going to transform, then down here to replace missing values. And if you drag the price attribute over to this pane, it will provide the average of the sample mean. In other words, it will fill the average of the total sample values as the values for the missing data points if you press OK here. The third data problem we addressed was the need to extract what data was important for our particular analysis. The reason for data analysis always starts out with a business question. For example, consider being a realtor for the Melbourne area and you have a client who only wants to buy property from Barrie. A way to find this information more efficiently is to delete all entities that do not have Barrie as the seller attribute. However, I will pause here and say always save your original data set before making these kinds of drastic changes in your pre-processing phase. This action took the number of entities in our data set from 63,023 down to 6,802, which is still a lot of data. We sorted the data by number of rooms, and we got rid of attributes that were not necessary for our data analysis question. Here is the resulting cleaned up data in SPSS. There we go. This data is now a lot more ready for the data analysis process than it was when we first started. We think this tool is very effective as a high-functioning data management tool as it sets up the data to go on from the pre-processing stage to the data analysis stage with the ability of advanced statistics being applied to from here. As you can see, SPSS has a data view and a variable view. In the data view, it shows the number of entities and the attributes we've chosen to keep. In the variable view, you can name the attributes, say what type of number it is, and you can assign how many decimal places, give it a label. You can add a value here if you'd like. For example, 1 equals male and 2 equals female for further data analysis. And you can align it so everything is in the center of the cells. That's how I like to see it. And then you can pick what kind of measurement, whether it's nominal, scale, ordinal type of data for the data variables. Okay, as the audience, we think your takeaways should be, don't be afraid of diving deep into the pre-processing phase. Take some time to become familiar with this great SPSS software available to you through Miami. And keep on keeping on being the best beginning data analysis you can be. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day. Bye-bye for now.